I'm Casey and I have a crush on food. And today I have a crush on Tuscan grilled trout and vegetables. So I do make a lot of fun things, but this is a typical weeknight meal for me and my family, or weekend. And it's really healthy, light, doesn't have a lot of salt, and the thing that makes it Tuscan is probably the olive oil that we use. So the main part of the dish is this olive oil mixture, and it's half a cup of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of dried sage, and 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, which I have in here. And I just brush the vegetables. I use different vegetables every time. Tonight I happen to have some red potatoes, so just about 8 small red potatoes that I cut in half. I sliced 1 yellow bell pepper. I had 1 Japanese eggplant, which I cut in cylinders, and then I like to cut up the zucchini in half and then cut it in these planks. So you can use whatever vegetables you have. If you have onions or squash, all delicious. So what I do first is I season the vegetables with just a little bit of salt and pepper. You don't have to use salt. You could just put pepper. This olive oil mixture has a lot of flavor, so you don't really need a lot of any of that. So I just kind of brush the vegetables with this mixture, and we're going to put these on the grill first because the trout is going to cook pretty fast. So depending on how many vegetables you have and what kind, will depend on how long they cook. But usually I grill them at a low temperature to make sure that they don't get hot, too burnt. So after I brush the vegetables with the mixture, I have here 1 clove of garlic that I've thinly sliced, and I'm going to add that to the olive oil mixture, because when we take everything out to the grill, we're going to heat up this mixture, and we're going to heat it up before we put it on the trout. So I have my trout here, 4 trout fillets, and I have seasoned them just, again, with a little bit of salt and pepper, but we're not going to mess with those until the end, because they only take about 5 minutes total to cook. So, all right, I'm going to finish getting these all oiled up, and I'll meet you outside in my grill. So I'm out here at the grill, and I have my veggies on, and they've been on for about 15 minutes. I put the sauce with the garlic in here on the side burner, but you can do it inside if you don't have a side burner. And when the garlic starts to turn brown, then you can go ahead and take it off. Once you take it off, you're going to go ahead and put in 4 tablespoons of white vinegar. So I'm going to add that to this, and then we're going to put it on the trout and put the trout on the grill. So just dump that in here. I have my trout here on a sheet, and you can just kind of pour it on. Make sure you get both sides, so you might have to turn the trout over. Turn the trout over, and you can put more sauce on the other side. When I put these on the grill, I like to put them down, flesh side down to start with. Alright, here we go. I have to say that cooking fish is a little bit intimidating for me. I usually like it better when somebody else does it, but this recipe is really easy and it's really good, so it's one that I like. So the trout is going to cook fast, just maybe 2 or 3 minutes per side. So once it's been a couple minutes, you can just kind of check if you got the good grill marks and the flesh looks white. It's ready to turn. You can cook the other side. They're really thin, so they're going to cook fine. You don't have to worry about them being undercooked for sure. So with the leftover sauce, you can go ahead and heat it back up a little bit. And you can use the rest to brush some more on your vegetables, or you can serve it on the side with your trout when it's done. So when these are ready, I'm going to turn them over. I'll show you what everything looks like all finished. Alright, my trout is done, Be gentle with it when you're taking it off the grill. It's delicate. And the veggies look great, nice and grilled. So try my Tuscan grilled trout and vegetables.